Mr. Ebert,
Good night, sir. How you doing?
fine.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night. Just waiting on Sir Bogle. Mr. Errol Cook.
Hey, good night, Jinx.
Good night, Mr. Cook.
All is well?
Yes, sir.
I'll leave you to text me up. Mr. Bogle. You know you're from him for a time. Oh, say I one text me get one like one something me get from Mr. Bogle. One stick. So just right just kick off the show then. See me, right?
Got it until Mr. gets here.
Okay then. All right. Good night again, everyone.
Good night, sir.
Football fans, we are here tonight. We are here to discuss about the Euros 2021 tournament. Now, with tonight's podcast group, we have three members. We have Aldane Wint, which he will soon introduce himself to you. We have Mr. Courtney Dowdy, and also we have Errol Cook. First and foremost, Mr. Aldane Wint, can you just introduce yourself to the fans out there?
All right, again, I'm Mr. Alden Weekly, right? And today we'll be talking about the Italy and the Turkey game.
Mr. Courtney Dowdy.
All right, good night, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm Courtney Dowdy, and we're here talking about the game for tomorrow, the big game, the start of the Euro tournament. All right, so brace yourself for some interesting facts going into the game for tomorrow.
Blessed night, everyone. I'm Errol Cook, aka the Prophet, and we're just here to just get the facts out there and get some intrigue, guys, with some food for thought also. All right, so just tune in and remember, like, share, and subscribe. All right.
So tonight is gonna be a buzzing talk. We're gonna go hard, in-depth, factual information for people to hear what is gonna take place tomorrow. And I can tell you, football fans, make sure you can brace yourself for these information because sometimes it can be too much for the brain. So first and foremost, with this Turkey versus Italy game, we will have Mr. Courtney Dowdy first to speak to us on this game. And he will be breaking down some information to you guys. Then Mr. Wink will speak after then Mr. Errol Cook, and then I will close.
All right, so quick. Let's jump into the game. All right, Italy, Turkey. I mean, once persons hear of Italy versus Turkey, persons would automatically think that that game is going to be one-sided, right? Yes, when you look on the possible squad depth, I will definitely say that Italy have a stronger squad, right? And they're in a group where you have Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, of course, and Wales. And then persons will say that the 1-2 of that group is Italy and Wales, but never count out Turkey. Remember, Turkey have a forward who plays for Lille, and of course, Lille was the champion of French league the other day. So don't rule out Turkey, right? If we look on head-to-head clashes between Italy and Turkey, they played what 8 matches together. Italy won 5 and drew 3. So of course, there's no win in the column there for the Turkey team, right? And the last time both teams went head-to-head was in a friendly in the year 2006, and that game ended 1-1. But 2006 Italy, 2006 Turkey, big difference. I mean, you look on the 2006 Italy team, you looked on the likes of Cannavaro, you understand, Buffon, Totti. So you look on that team, you'll know that the Turkey then is no competition for them, right? And even now, if we look at the Italy team now, have a wealth of player. You know, if you look on the back line of the Italy team, you will see Bonucci, you will see Chiellini, right? And you know, those players have been playing together for years. So when you look on let us take a step now and look at both teams. We're gonna go and look at both teams now and see where if we can match midfield versus midfield, forward versus forwards, and defenders against defenders, right? So if we look on the teams, on the Turkey team, you will see Sayanchu from Leicester City. You know, 2 years ago or 3 years ago when he entered England, he was the man in the back line for Leicester City. You know, so can Sayanchu step up for Turkey in the tournament, or can he step up for Turkey tomorrow against Italy team? A front line versus a 3-front with Chiesa from Juventus, Immobile from Lazio, and Inzaghi from Napoli. Can Sayanchu master his back line enough to stop those players? So those are things we have to look into as we go on further, closer to the end. We want to basically look at the possible 11 for Italy and look at the possible 11 for Turkey. And the last 5 games Turkey featured in, they played a formation 4-2-3-1 with Yilmaz at the top. Yilmaz at the top as a lone strike at the top. So we're going to look on those things and see how best it will suit Turkey going in tomorrow's game versus in terms of a more compact defense, a more understanding bunch of defenders playing together, right? And of course, the man from AC Milan, Kanalu, who have been doing exceptionally well in the midfield for AC Milan. So we're gonna go into that as we go along. We're gonna talk about players to watch out for and see who can make the biggest impact in the game for tomorrow. All right, guys. So stay tuned, and we'll get to that as we go further into the program.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Dowdy. Now that's some things to think about, you know. So that was wonderful. Well said. Well said. A lot of information taking them way back. Mr. Wint,
Yeah.
what's your take on the game tomorrow?
As Mr. Dowdy said before, we can't rule out Turkey because they have an interesting campaign leading up to the Euro, right? They even played Germany. That game drew a 3-3.
Yeah.
They played Croatia. That also drew 3-3, right? And they beat Netherlands, right? So they have an interesting campaign. As Mr. Dowdy said before, they played numerous games together, and Turkey came out with no wins, but 3 draws. So with that stats, most people would think that Italy would come out the victor, right? But as I said, you can't rule out Turkey. This is going to be an interesting game, right? That's my take on the game.
Right. I share most of what my fellow podcast members are saying, which tomorrow's game, it is not a back in the days where you have a 1 hour race where Italy is going to dominate this game or say per se then. Because what you notice here, the football now is playing all over, right? If you look in this Turkey team right now, you have players that are playing in the Premier League, you have players that are playing in Syria, even all over. So the football is spreading, which is a good sign. Because when you look at Juve, AC Milan, West Brom, Fenerbahce, all over. Even Yilmaz, that is the forward which won with Lille in League One. So the football now is spreading all over. All right. So for tomorrow's game, it is going to be an interesting one. All right. I I for one think that it is going to be a close one. I'm seeing goals in this one, right? But we will get into that as we move along. But for this Italy team though, I really like. I would label them as one of the dark horse in this tournament.
Yes.
And they, Italy over the years, they can spring a surprise because it is a mixture of experience and youth. So yes, so I really like the balance of the squad, but you can't rule out Italy. And in that group also you have a Wales and a Switzerland, which
Yes.
which no many pundits you also say that are picking that Italy and Switzerland will come out that group comfortably. But this Turkey team, though, I like them. I like their approach. All right, they have goals in them because, as Alde mentioned before, the previous match that they played, right? Look at even Netherlands where they defeat. I think it was 4-2 that at that. So so they're quick on the break. They're lively to watch. So as you get in furthermore, we can break down the squad, the players to look out for, even to get into the coach, which Italy have a great coach within Mancini. So it is going to be a great one, a great watch for tomorrow's game. All right. So further down in the program, we can discuss some formation and some tactics you think they're going to deploy and everything like that. So stay tuned. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Pope. Thank you so much. All right, so wonderful information. Wonderful information. So basically, we see where Turkey versus Italy tomorrow is one where people will be on the edge of their seat. This game won't be just a one-horse race. No, Turkey is in for the show. Why am I saying this? For 11 games from the year 1973, when they played the first game, right? Coming up to the year 2006. Yes, Italy have won 8 games, while there's only 3 drawn games. But the last time they played was 15 years ago. And when you check the match in 2002 and in 2006, it was a 1-1 draw. Now, the Turkey coach, whose name is Senola Bones, he was the head coach for Turkey team in the year 2002 when there was a World Cup. And you know how much Turkey came in the World Cup? It's time for us to open up our minds. Turkey came 3rd place in the 2002 World Cup. So people might see this Turkey team breezing through the group stage of coming up to the Europa and wondering, how are they doing it? It's because this coach has an idea. He knows what he's doing. He's now bringing the best out of these players, these crops of players that we are seeing. Is because this coach is not just a hurry come up coach. Seno Lagunes is a long-time veteran coach for Turkey team. And I repeat, Turkey was placed third in the 2002 World Cup. So I'm saying this to say that is that this game tomorrow won't be just Roberto Mancini coming up against a simple coach. He's coming up against a coach who has experience, who knows what he's doing, right? But checking some history still, Turkey would start in any Europa Championship have lost all 4 of their opening games. So they don't have a good start because they have lost all 4 of any Europa Championship game they have been in, right? So that's just a little thing, but we know we can fly past the history of that based on how they are moving. So this game tomorrow, we see where even Turkey has gained a lot of experience now with players we know. Sayunchun, who played for Leicester City, as Mr. Courtney Dowdy stated from earlier. Also, we have Yilmaz, who is the main striker for Lille. He has tallied up 16 goals, more than even Immobile, more than even Insignia, and even more than Chiesa, who played for Juventus. So this striker, which they have, is on form. And when you look at even the previous game, which Turkey has played, this Turkey team has maintained consistency, playing up against a Netherlands team, and also they have beaten a France team with a N'Golo Kante, a Paul Pogba, 2-0. A France team on their peak in the Nations League, they beat them 2-0. So don't let it surprise us if we see tomorrow this Turkey team jumping out and playing some classic ball game. It's because what? They have a team chemistry. And 4 of their players right now have won the League One title. 4 of their starting players have won the League One title. What am I trying to say? They have winners in their starting lineup. So we have to look out for that tomorrow. So it's not going to be just looking at it and say, oh, Italy and Switzerland will just walk out of this group, or Italy and Wales is just going to start over this group. Turkey is here to stay. My fans, my people, Turkey is here to stay. And we have to look out for this. And yes, this would be like a home game based on research. This would be like a home game for the Italian team, because this game will be taking place in Rome. But not gonna watch that. We know that football has shifted a little bit, where one time would take certain home advantage into play. So that's just a little bit for us to just soak in a little bit and understand what's gonna play. And also we see where Roberto Mancini, he loves his 4-4-3 formation, but we'll talk about that a little bit later as we go down into the program. All right. So Mr. Courtney Dowdy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, on the Italy team, if you should put out a starting lineup for this game tomorrow, what do you see is the best starting 11 for this Italian team, with all players being fit?
All players being fit. All right. So for me, it'll definitely be Donnarumma. You know, he's young and he's ready. You know, I remember when I was in high school keeping goal. You know, he looks. I think I was that good at age 20 or at age 21 or probably age 18 thereabout. You know, but my team definitely for the Italy game, I will definitely go with Donnarumma. He has been showing from age 18 all the way to where he is now how reliable he can be, how competent he can be. You know. So I'll definitely go with Donnarumma. On the left, the defender from Roma, Spinazzola, he has been good for Roma. He's been a good defender. He's been good all season. Bonucci and Chiellini in back for sure. You know, even though the injury and all of that, but I believe that two of them working together will give you this. You know,
Yeah.
give you a solid two in front, Donnarumma there. Also, the defender who was at PSG, he was on loan from Roma, Florentini. I think he can perform, provide that stability on the right there for Italy also. For me in the middle, the three in the middle, I'll definitely go with Jorginho right in front, Bonucci and Chiellini. Jorginho, as everybody has seen throughout English League and the Champions League, how competent he can be in the midfield there. So Jorginho is a sure pick for me. Also Barella from Inter on the left.
Good player, very good player.
Very good player, very good player. And Locatelli from Sassuolo.
Yes.
He's also a good winger. I like how he plays.
Yes.
For sure, my front three would definitely be Chiesa. Chiesa has been doing good for Juve this season. If you don't hear Ronaldo name, you'll hear Chiesa.
Chiesa!
Immobile for me also. And I'm definitely sticking with man from Napoli in Zagne. I'm definitely sticking with him. So that would be my 4-3-3-4 for the Italy game tomorrow. I mean, if I should move off or take off somebody off my front three, I will probably take off Immobile and start Bernardeschi, because Bernardeschi can provide that run. So I'll definitely, for me, the Italy team packs a punch. I don't know if that punch will be effective. Right? I don't know if that punch will be effective tomorrow, because you cannot write off a Turkey. It means that we're here, and as you said before, Turkey is here to stay.
They're here to stay.
They're here to move a point. Turkey is definitely here to move a point. So no matter how we might see the Italy team and say that Italy team is coming with a punch. It can be a big fist, but a very small punch. So we have to put that into consideration.
Yeah.
Right? I think tomorrow game will be a really exciting.
Very interesting game. So Mr. Wynn, you agree with that starting 11 that Mr. Dodi just put out? You have that same starting 11, or you have a different starting 11?
Definitely. I would change one player though.
Yeah.
I would go with Cristante in the midfield.
Okay, Cristante.
I would use Jorginho, Barella, and Cristante.
Okay. Mr. Coke, you're going with that same lineup, that same 11?
To be honest with you guys, Donnarumma situation, the whole situation that is happening now with his contract and all of that. Yes. I'm wondering if that will affect his game, because I know some way that will be in his mind, knowing that he's out of a club right now with the whole situation that is happening. So, but it's all about being professional. So,
but we see where he has a full advance talk with PSG. So basically, the paperwork are finished.
But these professionals have to understand that no, it's not the time to focus on club.
Yes, so I understand where Mr. Coke is going. That's a clinical point.
That's true.
But then but we are all humans though. You understand? So some way that will be in the back of our head sometime. All right? Because we are all humans. But definitely though, I like him. I like Donnarumma. He's big. You remind me of a Manuel Neuer. Yeah. Right? But so I will definitely go with him. There's a big question mark on Bonucci and Chiellini.
Yes.
The reason for that is this, right? They are aging. They are all aging defenders. There's a possible match in this tournament. Am I correct?
Yeah.
There's a possible 7 match in this tournament. If they go to their group stage and they run a 16 and so there's a possible 7 match, right?
Yeah.
So for this, there will be RCs for courses, right? Because I don't see Chiellini starting every match in this.
No.
In this.
Will not. Definitely not.
But I think he might go for experience, maybe that.
All right. But if you notice, right, you have this defender from Atlanta, Talai, right? He has an exceptional season, right?
Yes.
I would pair a Bonucci with a Talai. So don't surprise
Yeah.
tomorrow if you will see that change. All right, he's young,
Yeah.
he's fast, he can cover the grounds. He remind me of a like a Ramos type of players
Yeah.
that you Talai. All right, so don't surprise tomorrow if you see a Bonucci pair with a Talai. But on the right, Florenzi will definitely hold it down. So so on the left side now, it will definitely be between Emerson and Spinazzola. And I think Spinazzola is going to get the edge because he's been playing regularly for Roma. All right, and you know the whole situation with Emerson at
Yes.
Chelsea, the amount of game time, even
Game
though he's a
time, yeah.
player, he's a good player going forward. So as I said, it's going to be RCs for courses. So
Yeah.
in different match, they will use them different. But so Donnarumma, Bonucci, Chiellini, and Florenzi and Spinazzola. So the 4-4-3. So in my midfield now,
Yes.
Jorginho, right? A Chelsea man. But he's a Chelsea player and he's a great player. He controls the game well, but
Yes.
that youth, Locatelli, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That youth play the same position, just like Jorginho, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be biased because Jorginho a Chelsea player and the world know that I support Chelsea.
But he's playing the same position.
That player is the same type of player and he can do a better job defensively. All right, but Jorginho is going to get through experience. Jorginho is going to get the edge, and there's also a question mark on Verratti because I thought
he's
100%.
Verratti is out.
He's out. So that's why I think
that is a huge
Locatelli.
That is a huge loss. That is a huge loss there.
Yeah.
So Barella will come in. I know that he was the most outstanding player in that Serie A campaign. All right.
Yeah.
So that is it's going to be a plus right there. He's a box to box. He's a very efficient player. All right. So in the front line now, I will go with the same as Aldin and Dodi, where you have a Chiesa, a Insigne, and a Immobile. And if it comes down to crunch time, you know there's a Bellotti on the bench which can score goals.
Yes.
All right. So this
but we don't even have to go as far as even to Bellotti, You have this striker, who's playing for Sassuolo right now, They call him Pereira.
Yeah, I know him.
He's in clinical form because you have even English clubs scouting for him right now.
Yeah.
Because remember, Balotelli wasn't having that fantastic season, as we know with Torino, the other day wasn't having that fantastic season. Even Bernardeschi, who was playing for Juventus, we hardly see him basically.
But as I said, I will stick to that front three where you have Immobile and Insigne and a Chiesa. I like Chiesa. He's a live wire. He can make things happen. I think he's going to be the go-to player.
I think he's man in the top three of Italy.
Yeah, I think with a Chiesa, he's going to offer you something different. He's going to offer you a flair. He's going to offer you a speed going forward. So Chiesa is one of the players definitely to watch in this Italy team. And also, yeah, I think Chiesa is going to bring offer a lot to this Italy team. So that's a roundup of my 4-4-3 right there.
Yeah, wonderful. And what I was looking at still, it's the same formation, but you see why I think he's gonna have Chiesa starting. Chiesa can also play that fullback, that wing back role also, What am I trying to say? Remember, over the years, we have seen where Italy can switch to a back three, play a 3-5-2 formation. Also, they can play a 3-4-3 formation. And seeing Florenzi, even when he was playing for PSG, sometime when they see the system, you see where they go to a back three. So even in a game, we can see even Chiellini, Bonucci, and the same Pizarro forming a back three and allowing Florenzi to go forward, and even Chiesa dropping on the wing. And then we will see a closer link up with Sheer Immobile and Insignia. So it's opening the floor because so Jorginho and the same Locatelli. Remember what you said earlier, Mr. Cook. This is two players that plays a similar role, basically, in the defensive midfield, right? So same as how we see our Chelsea, our full skill of Chelsea playing. We see where Juventus, Chiellini, and Bonucci, they are comfortable also in a back three. So them can even switch up their system in that way too. Tomorrow in a game. And Barella has been so fantastic for Inter Milan. And he's a player to watch. He's a player that is gonna take the stage. But I think it's the team that takes their chance. As we would say, the team that scores this goal. Because when we look at even a Turkey team, a Turkey team of Sayucho, Di Marial around the back line. They have Mahrez, they have Kehari in goal, and they have a youth they call Silek. They have Yusuf, and they have Tufran in midfield. They have Yusuf, Yazik in midfield. They have Chananol in the number 10 position. Also, they have this youth they call Karaman, and you have Burak Ilmaz. And also, if they want, they can start Kabak, who plays for Liverpool, if they want. But based off of experience, they are going to go with Di Marial and Soyuncu. But Bonucci and Chiellini, as what Courtney Dodi was saying earlier, it's going to be a problem, Because if this Turkey team, with their youthful exuberance, their youthful energy, can press this Italy backline basically with Bonucci and Chiellini, yes, they are going to start them. But you see, with a Verratti experience, Verratti compose, Jorginho, we have seen them. Yes, we have seen a change under Tulski, but yes, you have a N'Golo Kante can back him up. But if this Turkey team can get this press with a Chananolo who loves the flair, who is ready to get into the game. And remember, they have nothing to lose. Italy for decades haven't won any title. So the expectation for Italy is greater than a Turkey team tomorrow. So it's like Turkey is going to this game and saying, okay, we have a play. But Italy has to watch what they are doing, and also they have so much pride because the expectation of their game and people haven't seen them for a decade now doing certain performance. So it's like Turkey having nothing to lose, going into this game tomorrow and running for 90 minutes. Can Chiellini, can Bonucci stand up to a game like that?
And you made a point. Now we have to really look at that. The attacking force that Turkey's come with is very young. Yeah. Right? The attacking force Turkey's putting forward is a lot of youngsters that plays for clubs who have been dominating their leagues across Europe. Even in Lille, if you look at even in France where you have Lille, persons playing for Lille, you have persons in Turkey playing for Galatasaray also. You have persons playing for Getafe. So when you look at the Turkey team is mostly, if you look on basically the age group of them, you will see that it's a very young team, and it's a young team that's out to prove a point. You remember when I don't remember, it was Germany. I think Germany had a team that was so young but you couldn't tell that it's a young team because how they were playing the football. They were
Yeah.
passing and moving, and you were wondering if it was Michael Ballack out there same way, but Michael Ballack was all the way in the stands watching the game. So when you look at tomorrow, when you look at the game, you will definitely you'll be sitting and after the game you're going to wonder, is that the Turkey team?
Yes.
Italy cannot afford to get comfortable, even though they're saying that. Because some Italy fans right now are saying that, come on, guys, we're just playing against the Turkey team. It's not the time to get complacent, right? It's not the time to get complacent because a lot of big names are going to be home watching this European Championship. A lot of big names players going to be home. Holland is going to be home after that impressive season with BV. So a lot of big names gonna be missed out on this tournament. And trust me, after this tournament, a lot of these countries going to have their players moving on to bigger leagues, playing for bigger teams. I've seen it over the World Cup and the same European Championship here. So a lot of players are going to find themselves in the transfer market this season. And August, September, you'll hear they're going for some of the big names across Europe. So brace yourself because this European Championship is going to provide or open the gates for a lot of footballers to go to the bigger clubs and perform because they are going to get the chance now to express themselves. What I realize is that watching if you had the time to watch the qualifiers, even friendlies, you will see how a lot of these teams are gelling together, playing together. And normally you will say, yes, once a team play against another team, you'll say, sure win for team, but now you cannot predict the winner before a game because both teams, once they put out 11, you'll be like, whoa, this 11 can win, but this 11 can win. This 11 can. So watching this tournament, a lot of persons gonna be amazed about with a lot of these teams, and because a lot of players are playing against each other. Because if we look, we could probably say Chiesa going to dominate tomorrow. But what if Demiral decide that, me playing a training, so you're not gonna run past me? What will happen? So we have to look on those possibilities also, right? So as I said about the same lineup you had for Turkey, that's a lineup I'm going with for tomorrow.
Yes.
I think there's a change. Probably one change in midfield. The player that was at West Brom the other day from Celta Vigo. There might be a change for him, late change if all, but if not, he will definitely start for Turkey tomorrow. And I expect Turkey to pack a punch just like Italy. So I'm just hoping that which one of the teams will pack the heavier or the harder punch. So I am excited. I am not going to miss a beat of the game tomorrow because I want to see how these two teams will perform, and knowing that Turkey going in as the underdog. And I remember midway the Champions League, Coke said to me that probably an underdog will win this Champions. Yes, Chelsea wasn't the favorite. Chelsea wasn't the favorite to win the Champions League, and he was telling me this even before they appointed Tuchel as coach. So he's been telling me from Lampard that Chelsea might win the league. So never fear, Turkey's here, and not just Turkey, but a lot of names, a lot of country who we might think that don't have a chance to even
have a chance.
Group. So just watch out for this tournament. It's gonna be a shocker to a lot of persons, a lot of big names, a lot of big countries, a lot of the name countries. I don't think we can make it to the semi-final of the tournament. So let us see how this will play out. All right.
Yeah. Well said, man. Well said.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Mr. Wynn, do you have any take to make on the Turkey team? The lineup, anything?
Well, with the just the centre backs, like with Demiral, Soyuncu, and Kabak. I don't sure. Maybe it'd be a three back or something. I'm not sure. But Kabak will definitely be in the back line for me.
Okay. So for tomorrow, still, what I've noticed what this Turkey team always do. They line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. But same as what this coach that I admire, Marco Bielsa, do for Leeds, he's gonna switch it up. Where Turkey team is gonna start in now. It's look like a 4-2-3-1, but then it's gonna turn into a 4-1-4-1 formation. How does this work? You see, Yolowski, who plays, he's gonna play right in the defensive mid by himself. Tufan is gonna push up. Then you're gonna have Chananolo switching on the flanks where him and Karama can invert, they can change, they can move. Why does he switch to a 4-1-4-1 formation? Watch this now. He's gonna close down the wing back or the flank players. He's gonna close down the space that they want to move on the flank. And then to gain this ball, this total press. They call it this total press. The Netherlands ball game, this total press. When they were playing against the Netherlands and the game ended 4-2, the only key player that was missing from the Netherlands team was Virgil van Dijk due to injury. And I can tell you, Netherlands had De Jong, they had Will Dandom, they had Memphis Depay, you name all those players, Van der Beek, all those players. But with the press, with the total press that Turkey has gained, and if you look at their last 8 games, this starting 11 or 9 games has been consistent. He has been using these players. That means they are used to the system. Chananolo will be coming off the flank, cutting in. Sometimes he's going to play right behind the striker. Yilmaz is going to play a role like Eva Hurricane. He's going to drop deep, allowing Karama and Yasachin to move, the number level to move about. So this will cause a lot of trouble. Why? Because Chiellini and Bonucci, yes, on paper, Italy look really strong. But how he has these players playing, I have seen a game, as I tell you from earlier, with France, with Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, Kylian Mbappe, Matuidi was playing that time. And Veron was around the back line. Lloris was in the goal. Pavard was playing right back. Mendy was playing left back. And they were able to beat a France team.
Let me just add something before you continue, sir.
Yes, sir.
As I said earlier, right?
Yeah.
Only reason they would start a Bonucci and a Chiellini is because they are going to assume that they are going to have this possession of this football, the lion's share of this football. Because when I look at their midfield, they have players in that midfield which can protect the ball, which can keep that football, right? So they're going to, that's the only way I'm seeing they're going to Bonucci and not a Talai. Anyhow, the only way I see Turkey getting something out of this football match is they play 2 friendlies and they play a 4-5-1. If they can compact that midfield, right, yes, and suffocate, you know that if you put players on Jorginho, he will come like a what's a player from United called again, Dodi? The number 18 player. What's that player called again? I don't remember him. What's Fernandez?
Bruno.
Bruno?
Yeah.
He will go ghost. He cannot play out of that pressure. And if Turkey play that same 4-5-1 formation tomorrow, I know that they can get some possession of that football. And going forward on that quick break, winning that ball and going forward there, I know they can get something.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Sir Cook, because that going forward with that amount of force will definitely put Italy under some pressure, and then the midfield will start to panic.
Yes. I remember, Jorginho is gonna sit solely in front of that back line, in front of that aging back line where you have a Chiellini and a Bonucci. That is very risky, That is so risky. That's why I'm saying
he's slow. The Starkey shoot, man, he's slow.
I have said that. I have said that not because he's a Chelsea player. I have said that is one of his his weakness is very slow and he's very weak. All right. So, and looking at this Turkey team as a Sayanchu, a Kabak, they are young, they are lively, they can defend. They can defend. At Demiral, they can defend. They can defend. And the pass master, and also remember, you know, that boy, you know, he's a dead ball specialist also, you know, for AC Milan and also for his country. So set piece is gonna be crucial also. All right. So
Yeah.
just to look now, the West Brom player also is very key. He had a great season for West Brom. He's gonna have a key role in that middle of the park tomorrow. So I'm sticking with it. And I want Turkey to play that 4-5-1 tomorrow. And your Turkey play that 4-5-1 tomorrow, I can see Turkey getting a result out of this football game.
So give me a prediction. What's your prediction on the game tomorrow?
I will wait after the at the ending of the show. I will tell you. You know that I'm a prophet already. So
Okay.
at the end of the show, you will get it.
So with all that saying,
Yes.
with Chiellini and Bonucci, right? We all know that they have experience, they have played together, they have experience, fast players, slow players, strong players. But we all know that they can manage the pressure, and, you know, but age is a big factor. And we know that this Turkey team has a very young team, lively, a running team. But for me, I really think that this Chiellini and this Bonucci have the experience to contain these players. But
Yeah.
tomorrow we see still.
So how do you see this game tomorrow? What's your prediction on the game tomorrow, Mr. Wins?
For me, this is going to be I would say a tool of in favor of Italy.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Courtney Dowdy.
Well, I'm not a man to call out score line for games. You know, I'm never lucky when it come on to that part. Normally I'll take up my phone and call Coke and say, yo, where you think the score gonna be? For the last 4 games I've called him, he has been spot on. But I'll definitely say Italy is gonna come out on top, but it's gonna be a close game.
Yes.
I believe Italy will come out on top tomorrow, but it's not gonna be a walk in the park for Italy. I don't think it's gonna be a big scoreline game either. So, but I definitely think that Italy will be on top at the end of the 90 minutes.
Okay. Right. So basically still, I'm gonna give Buba the last talk. But what I see tomorrow still, based off of everything I've seen of Italy, I've been impressed. I was even saying it to Mr. Win. I'm impressed by this Italy team. But if Turkey gets their press right and scores are early goal, it can cause a lot of trouble. But if I should go with a winner tomorrow, I would say Italy with a 2-1 victory because Yilmaz will score. All right, Turkey is going to score, but it's how much goal Italy can score because pressure. At first game, it's like D Cup. Yeah, JC and Noah prove a point against JC. TV, lights, camera, action. People want to go into the transfer market. Yilmaz won't be a little player after this, you know. I can guarantee you he won't be a little player after this. He is going for it. He has something to prove. He has a point to prove. Immobile is in age, basically. Yilmaz, 33 years old, scoring 16 goals, more than Immobile. He's going for it. So if Italy don't watch what they're gonna do, they can be upset. But for comfort's sake, Italy will take the victory tomorrow. Magician.
I guess it's that time of night, right? Where all the viewers and everyone, right, is waiting for my prediction. Where this game taking place tomorrow, sir?
In Rome. It is in Rome.
Rome, and the referee will be what's his name again? The referee is a Dutch referee, Danny Makiri. It's gonna be in Rome, Stadio Olimpico.
Yes, the home ground of the home field of Roma.
Roma.
So there will be fans.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Yes.
will be.
A full house are just couple thousands.
2,000.
There will be fans.
Couple thousand.
Couple
Okay.
thousand.
All right. So we have to take certain things in consideration where we have to look at the formation and where the location of the match and everything like that. I think if there is a packed house tomorrow there in Rome, right? And Italy really come out to play this football. Because as I said, they're one of the dark horses in this competition, you know.
Yes.
Otherwise, which is at their goal in generation, Italy right now on paper, right, is one of the dark horses in this competition. All right, but I as I said earlier, if Turkey come out and play this 4-5-1 tomorrow, I see them getting a result there. But I'm going for this Italy. I'm going for this Italy win. I'm gonna say 2-1, 3-1.
They wanna stop. Here stop. Fans.
There you have it, people. There you have it, the prophet. The prophet released the score. So let us see if the prophet will be right tomorrow. Let us know. Let us see if we'd have to call him tomorrow and say, sir, you are spot on. And if the prophet gets this one right tomorrow, it means that going forward, he can call on the prophet for the score. He will be right for the remainder of the
You
season.
don't have to search for the turtle.
Since
Yes,
since November of last year, he predicted Chelsea were going to win the Champions League,
Yes.
and he was right. So let us see if it's going to continue over into this European Championship. So we take it from him tomorrow at about 4 o'clock Jamaica time. We'll call him. We'll tune in and see if we have a winner. What we're going to do tomorrow again is that we're gonna come back here for about 15 minutes tomorrow after the game, just to talk about how the game went and the key players in the game for tomorrow. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Big things coming. Lester,
Yeah.
to you, sir.
Football fans, please like, share, subscribe.
Right.
Subscribe. We are gonna have more of this coming. So tell a friend, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think is gonna be your starting 11. Tell us what you think, what will happen in this game. If it's Turkey, put some flame. If it's Italy, put some heart. Football fans, stay tuned. It's your boy, the football in 5 minutes. Boom.
All right. Peace out, man.
Up,
Hey,
up, up.
Sean Watson.